So, another body was found in regards to the Gabby Petito case. There's a lot of evidence, well, circumstantial alleged evidence, just to let you know, that this might actually be Brian. And I know there's been, rumors that they found Brian and it ended up being some other guy, but the way that the FBI worded this during the initial press conference and just lots of little things don't add up and are suspicious about this whole situation relating to finding of this body that could or could not be Brian. So without any further ado, grab a snack, grab a drink, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, turn on the notification bell whenever I post a video, and let's just jump into it. So roll the intro. Rundown on the case. If you don't know who Gabby Petito is, Gabby and Brian were a couple that went out on a road trip to out west, and they are originally from Florida. Well, Gabby is no longer with us, unfortunately. She was found after weeks of searching, and Brian showed up in Gabby's van back home in Florida without Gabby. So he has been on the run, basically on the run. He is considered a missing person at the moment, but it just doesn't add up. He showed up in Gabby's van without Gabby. The parents didn't say anything. He didn't say anything to her parents. It was all very suspicious, and then Brian went missing, and he hasn't been found. Also, if I do not sound my best, it was thunderstorming so badly last night, it was rattling the house, so I could not sleep. So I am drinking lots of coffee, and I might not sound as articulate as usual, just letting you know. I'm running on 4 hours sleep. Alright, so the news kind of broke out that as usual, I have notes. The Laundrie family attorney Stephen Bertolino says that the Laundrie parents and 2 officers went out to a trail that Brian Laundrie used to frequent. This was an area that was already searched by police. This is a reserve that they have had closed down, and the parents, I guess, have been trying to help the investigation. The parents have been uncooperative as possible this entire time. Like I mentioned before, they did not even ask about Gabby. They didn't think that anything was wrong, according to them, according to the sister. All alleged. We don't really know for sure. And without Brian, we don't exactly know what happened. We don't know what happened. And so the parents have been uncooperative. That's the point. And now they're being cooperative now that it's been nearly 2 months of Brian being gone. And they went out to this trail that he used to frequent, which again was just searched by police. This whole thing was just searched by police, by the way. It's the way that all this stuff was found. And it's been described as a brief search. A brief search in an area that the police already searched. And soon after, Chris and Roberta, the parents, went off the trail and were looking around, again, briefly. This was brief. And they found a backpack, they found a notebook belonging to Brian, some clothes, and then just off the way, it's sounding like it was just like a stone's throw away, was a body. A body. And this stuff was found by the dad, Chris. They're saying that it could have been easily went over because the area that this stuff was found was previously underwater. But you think they had cadaver dogs and search dogs out there. You think they would have found this a lot sooner, even if there is water. Now, like I said before, a lot of people think that it could be Brian, it could not be Brian. But here's a lot of different things that kind of point towards it being Brian. Is the sheer fact that the coroner was called out. People from the medical examiner's office were called out. A whole lot of trucks and cars and cops from all different districts showed up. There's a lot of pictures of just these massive sized trucks just going into the area. They have these tents set up in a big wide like square. And then the things that the FBI was saying were kind of weird too, because he was like nearly confirming it's Brian without saying it was Brian. Coffee is good. Anyway, they said, I don't remember the exact words. Again, I'm running on 4 hours of sleep here. But he basically said it was Brian without saying it was Brian. That, like, just like wanting to thank people and saying that the case is nearly closed now. And you don't say things about the case being closed or the investigation being closed unless you have reason to believe that it will in fact be closed. I mean, you're part of the FBI, right? So, and the fact that the parents just briefly were searching an area that like teams and teams and teams of people were searching. Regardless, these parents have probably lost their son and their possible daughter-in-law, which is so sad. I wouldn't wish this on anybody, but people claim that the parents knew, and stuff like this is just weird to me. It was just all this stuff, a backpack, notebook, clothes, a body, were all just briefly off a trail that was just heavily searched. Yeah, I don't know about that. But none of us know. None of us really know what's going on. But a lot of things like the body, the fact that all these cars are there, the coroner's office was there, the FBI had to make a press conference. It's all kind of not what they did for the last guy. They didn't do all this with the last guy that they found that could have been Brian. Which is kind of weird that all these bodies have been found in relation to this case. It's like kind of weird to me. I don't know what to think. I think the parents definitely knew something. I'm not sure if they planted this stuff or they knew where Brian was hiding out and maybe he, I don't know, was camping out there and something got him. I mean, we don't even know if this body's him yet. This is all just speculation. I'm just letting you guys know what is happening now, and it could possibly be him. Because if I didn't think it was possibly him, or the FBI possibly think it's him, I wouldn't be making a video. So, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Hit the like if you haven't already. Hit the subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on the notification bell because I talk about random stuff like this all the time. So I love you guys, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.